Stoner Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Let's move up to heavyweights. And the biggest thing in the heavyweight right now is that December the 1st fight between linear champ Tyson Fury versus longest reigning champ Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Right? They've had their shows going to London and LA and New York, talking it up. People are getting hyped about the fight. It's a big fight in the heavyweight division. My point is, with all these other little fights in smaller divisions that we get hyped about, we can't get hyped by the heavyweights, then I don't know. Because it's heavyweights and then it's the rest of them, right? And I'm going to tell you why while I'm here. It's because a heavyweight, right, might have to fight somebody more than 10 pounds heavier than him. We got a dude that's 317 pounds, Jarrell Miller. Everybody else is 250 or lower. Had to fight this big old guy. Dude's 220 fighting dude's 260. Right? Stuff like that. In the other weights, we got people that, 3 or 4 pounds apart won't budge. And then we put them higher on the pound-for-pound list, which goes back to why we made the pound-for-pound list, because of Sugar Ray Robinson. What we need to do is just take the heavyweights out of it. Just don't even put them in there. Because they're worthy of a little bit more than that. Because they move, they fight people with heavier weights, a lot heavier than they are. And nobody in any other weight divisions are really having to do that. So leave them out of that. But that ain't the point. The point is Tyson Fury has a fight on December the 1st and is still not signed up for VADA testing. Right? And see, VADA testing is, so a lot of people don't, especially over in Britain right now, they're talking about Billy Joe Saunders and stuff like that. Because things are legal by the UKAD or the WADA, WADA, right? But VADA means we show up whenever we want to, okay? Whenever we want to. And that's what you got to do if you're going to fight for the WBC. Do you think it's a coincidence that everybody who fights Deontay Wilder has a problem with drugs? Right? No, because the WBC is not playing it. You have to sign up for their clean boxing program before their fights. Right? Povetkin, Warwick, Ortiz, you're going to get popped. And it's also people that were in the WBC that all of a sudden they ain't really so interested in WBC. Right? And you would think, well, either they scared of Wilder or they scared of that drug test. Because it's going to happen. So, and when you talking Tyson Fury right now, as much as I want him to have this fight, as much as I love to see him back, it's good for the heavyweight division. Just to remind people, because people's memories are short. I beat Vladimir Klitschko easily when people wasn't doing that. Right? And I'm awesome. I'm a character. All of those things he brings to the table. We need that. And it's good to have him around. Like him or loathe him. It's just the way it is. But with his prior transgressions, let's call it like that, he's supposed to be in the first one in line for the VADA testing. Make sure that we shouldn't be having this conversation. WBC's president is giving them a week to get in VADA. Now, it's saying that it shouldn't be a big problem. So let's not make it a big problem. It's something to report because I think he should have already had it done. You got caught for cocaine, which, people consider to be a recreational drug. Okay, cool. And you left boxing and all that. But that nandrolone wasn't, right? Him and Huey Fury were caught with nandrolone. Now, their excuse is that wild boar that they eat. They eat a lot of wild boar, and for some reason it must be in wild boar. I didn't do my research on that. But if you're using that as an excuse, that means it must be in wild boar. They can use wild boar if Canelo can use tainted meat. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. I told you, the Canelo effect is going to be everywhere. But he's going to have to get that done, when you this testing, and soon, so we can get that off the table, right? That's how I think about that. I will keep you guys posted on this, because I don't want to make too much of a big deal about it, right? But I do think that Tyson Fury needs to get that off the table. He needs to sign up and quickly, right? Let's see what he does going forward. We won't get into it too much right now. But as of now, Tyson Fury is not in the VADA clean drug program, the WBC clean boxing program, and VADA testing, which means they can show up randomly. He's not in that as of right now. We're 6 weeks out of the fight, and he has a week to do so. Let's hope he gets that done. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm out of here, y'all.